Everyone, we're just getting started here. A little bit of test now too with using my Ray-Ban Meta glasses as my monitoring device so I can hear my audio during my live stream. Please feel free to add any of your questions to the chat. Earlier today, I had a lot of questions about my setup here. If that's something you're interested in, we can talk about that too. Here you can see a little bit of what I've got going on here. This is what it looks like from my perspective. Got the green screen back here behind us. Any of you who haven't already, please subscribe, like, follow, share. Go full on troll in the comments if you want to. Okay, maybe not full on troll. You know, just a little bit of troll. No, it's good seeing everyone here. Earlier today, I was really diving into some of the questions about school fights, about suspensions, expulsions, about assault and battery on staff. You know, the things that really most often result in recommendations for expulsion: assault and battery on staff, serious physical injury. So yeah, what do you got? What are your questions today? What are the things that you always wanted to know? Anything that you really just wanted to be able to yell at your administrator about? Go ahead, bring it on. I'll take it. I'll hear it. You ever been let down by a school administrator? Been let down by a teacher? Do you have any stories about school administrators or teachers who really had your back and took care of you and handled things the right way? I'd love to hear them. In your mind, what makes a school administrator a great school administrator? I think on my end here, it might be time to sit again. I think the best times for the sound effects and the music are the times when I am not talking. Waiting for your comments and questions. What's been your experience as a student dealing with school discipline? Were you ever suspended? Did you ever manage to get through a situation where you could have been suspended but you weren't? How did that turn out? What was the impact for you? Like, was it helpful that it was handled in the way it was handled rather than sending you home? Still looking for our first comments. Come on, I know somebody out there has something for us. What about also get into the topic of self-defense? You know, the things I've heard the most about, especially comments on my videos about not fighting in high school, you know, people want to talk about self-defense. They've got different ideas about what self-defense is. I also find that there's a deep and rich conversation to have about the conversations that parents have with their kids about fighting, because it runs the range. And I can tell you, if you're sending your kids to school with a mindset that, you know, what's the one I hear? You're not going to start it, but if somebody starts it, you're going to finish it. I'm telling you, when you send your kids to school with that mindset, they take it to the next level, and they start amplifying that out there. And the moment they start, in essence, threatening other people that they're the biggest, baddest, and they're going to take the other people down, that's when the others start perceiving it a threat, and it becomes this self-feeding cycle. So, you know, unfortunately, I just want to say to those parents that the messages you're giving them are sometimes counterproductive. Go ahead, take me on about it. Argue with me. I'm open to it. I'd love to hear your perspective on why I'm wrong. Hmm. We got nothing in the chat. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. The time is now to jump in if you got any questions before I'm out of here. All right. Well, thank you for joining me today for this discussion about school discipline, about suspension, expulsion, about things like Ed Code 48900A1, causing, threatening to cause, or attempting to cause physical injury to another person, or number 2, using force or violence against the person of another except in self-defense, or, K violations for just simply defiance, disrespect, all the way up to things like assault and battery on staff, and causing serious physical injury, things that can result in recommendations for expulsion. Really appreciate you guys who have been here today, those of you who engaged in the comments. And as always, like, follow, share, do all the things. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate those of you who are following and engaging and working on doing this a little more consistently. So hopefully you will see me here at least in the near future, couple hours every